Have you ever been told that avocados are one of the healthiest foods you can eat? They're rich in healthy fats, packed with fiber, and often praised as a superfood. You see them everywhere, on toast, in salads, smoothies, and even desserts. For years, health experts have called them the ultimate food for heart health, glowing skin, and weight management. But here's something most people don't know. Eating avocados can sometimes be dangerous. That's right. This trendy fruit that's celebrated as a health superstar may actually carry hidden risks for certain people. In this video, we're going to uncover the surprising truth about avocados. By the end, you'll understand not only the health benefits but also the dangers that most people never talk about. And before you swear off avocados forever, stick with me, because this is not about fear. It's about awareness. So let's dig into the reasons why avocados, for some people, might not be as harmless as they seem. The hidden allergen in avocados. One of the biggest risks with avocados is an allergy that many people don't even know exists. When you think of food allergies, peanuts, shellfish, or dairy usually come to mind. But avocados can trigger allergic reactions, and they're surprisingly more common than you might expect. This happens because avocados contain proteins that are very similar to the ones found in latex. If you've ever heard of something called latex fruit syndrome, this is what it refers to. People who are allergic to latex may also react to avocados, bananas, and even kiwis. The symptoms can range from mild itching in the mouth to serious swelling, breathing difficulties, or even anaphylaxis in extreme cases. The tricky part? Many people have no idea they're allergic until one day they suddenly react after eating guacamole or avocado toast. If you've ever felt your mouth itch, your throat tingle, or your stomach churn after eating avocado, you might be sensitive without realizing it. Avocados and digestive problems. Avocados are packed with fiber, which is normally great for digestion. But here's the catch. Too much fiber at once can overwhelm the digestive system. A single avocado contains about 10 grams of fiber, which is almost half of your daily requirement. For people with sensitive stomachs, irritable bowel syndrome, IBS, or other gut issues, that much fiber can actually make things worse. Instead of helping digestion, avocados can lead to bloating, gas, abdominal pain, or even diarrhea. On top of that, avocados are high in something called sorbitol, a type of sugar alcohol that can be hard for some people to digest. Sorbitol pulls water into the intestines, which can cause loose stools or cramping. This is why some people notice stomach trouble shortly after eating avocado, even if they don't normally react to fiber-rich foods. So while avocados might seem like a gut-friendly food, they're not for everyone. The high-calorie trap. Avocados are often marketed as weight loss friendly because of their healthy fats and ability to keep you full. But here's something many people don't think about. Avocados are also very high in calories. A single medium avocado contains around 250 calories, most of which come from fat. Now, healthy fat is still fat, and if you eat too much, those calories add up quickly. People who load up on avocados thinking they're eating clean might actually be sabotaging their weight goals without realizing it. Imagine eating 2 avocados a day. That's about 500 calories, almost the same as a fast food burger. The difference is that one feels healthy while the other feels guilty. But your body doesn't care about perception. Excess calories still get stored as fat. This doesn't mean avocados are bad for weight management. But they can easily turn into a calorie trap if you're not mindful of portion sizes. Avocados and medication interactions. Here's something most people never hear about. If you take certain medications, eating avocados can actually interfere with how they work. For example, people taking blood thinners like warfarin need to be careful. Avocados are rich in vitamin K, which plays a role in blood clotting. Eating too much vitamin K can interfere with the effectiveness of blood thinners, making it harder to maintain the right balance. Avocados can also interact with blood pressure medications. Their natural compounds may enhance the blood pressure lowering effect, which sounds good at first, but can sometimes make blood pressure drop too low. And if you're on medication for liver conditions or cholesterol, high-fat foods like avocados may change how your body processes those drugs. The problem isn't usually one avocado on a salad, it's eating them regularly without realizing the possible impact on your medication. Avocados and liver health. Here's another surprising connection. While avocados are often praised for being liver-friendly, eating too many can actually stress the liver. This is especially important for people with pre-existing liver problems. Avocados contain compounds called inositol and estragole, which in high amounts have been linked to liver toxicity in some studies on animals. While this doesn't mean avocados are toxic for everyone, it does raise questions about whether eating them daily in large amounts is safe, especially for people whose livers are already compromised. Think of your liver as your body's filter. It has to process everything you eat, drink, and even the medicines you take. If you already have fatty liver disease, hepatitis, or other conditions, piling on large amounts of high-fat foods, even healthy fats, can make the liver work harder than it should. The potassium risk. Most people know bananas are high in potassium, but did you know avocados actually contain more? One avocado can give you about 700 milligrams of potassium. Potassium is great for balancing blood pressure and supporting heart health, but too much can be dangerous. This is especially true for people with kidney disease. The kidneys are responsible for filtering out excess potassium. If they're not working properly, potassium builds up in the blood. This condition, known as hyperkalemia, can cause irregular heartbeats, muscle weakness, and even heart failure in severe cases. So while avocados may support heart health for most people, for someone with kidney issues, they can become a silent danger. Environmental and quality concerns. There's also another layer of risk that isn't directly about nutrition but still affects your health. Avocados have become one of the most heavily demanded crops in the world, and this has led to issues with farming practices. In some regions, avocados are grown using pesticides that can leave harmful residues on the fruit. On top of that, the massive demand has led to environmental concerns, deforestation, water shortages, and even illegal farming in certain countries. While this doesn't directly make the fruit toxic, it does raise concerns about sustainability and the quality of the avocados reaching your plate. If you're eating avocados every day, but they're grown in areas with heavy pesticide use, you may be exposing yourself to harmful chemicals without realizing it. Washing and peeling can help, but it doesn't remove everything. Conclusion. So, should you stop eating avocados altogether? Not necessarily. For many people, avocados are still a healthy food that provides valuable nutrients. But the key takeaway here is moderation and awareness. If you have allergies, digestive issues, kidney problems, or are on medication, you should be cautious about how often and how much avocado you eat. And even if you're perfectly healthy, remember that no single food, no matter how super, is perfect for everyone. Avocados are not the enemy. But they're not a miracle food either. The truth lies somewhere in the middle. By understanding the potential risks, you can make smarter choices for your health without falling for the hype. So the next time you see that beautiful bowl of guacamole or that trendy avocado toast, enjoy it, but do so with the knowledge that even healthy foods can have a hidden side.